to Tech Adda YouTube channel. Today we discuss about SVAR assessment from Wipro through Superset. Let's see its instructions and guidelines. Go to Google Chrome. And open mail. Search for Wipro. So I received this mail from Wipro on Friday 5th December at 7:33 o'clock, already 5 days ago. Let's see. Greetings of the day. As a next step, you are requested to appear to the online SVAR assessment. This email contains confidential information and hence please do not forward this email. Your assessment is scheduled on 2025 December 8, 3 p.m. IST. Actually, I have cleared first aptitude test from Wipro. Next round is assessment test. So this line is saying, please do not share this information to others like your friends or colleagues because it contains information would be confidential. So that's why you do not share. Let's see system requirements. Before you start with the SVAR assessment, please ensure that your computer laptop system is meeting the below mentioned requirements to take the assessment without any interruptions. We have to check our computer or laptop. The system is meeting the requirements for this assessment. Assessment to be taken on personal computer or laptop connected with a web camera, which must remain on throughout the assessment session. Do not use mobile phone to take the assessment. Okay. Smooth and uninterrupted internet connectivity is required. Online assessment is supported by the below listed OS versions only. OS spaces Windows 11, 10 and 8 include 86, 32 and 64 bits. Processor and 64-bit processors using 86 emulsion. Ubuntu Windows iOS is not a compatible operating system, nor can Lockdown browser be obtained via Windows App Store. At present, support for Windows 10 S mode is not on the roadmap at Lockdown browser. Mac OS 10.12 to 10.15 not supported on Linux. To take this assessment, we cannot take this assessment in Mac OS and not Mac OS, sorry, Linux when Linux laptops or computer systems are not supported. Next, candidate device memory space. Windows 2 GB RAM, Mac 2 GB RAM. We must have a memory space, at least Windows 2 GB RAM and Mac also 2 GB RAM. And a candidate device hard disk spaces, Windows 200 MB of free hard disk space and Mac 200 MB of free hard disk space. Both are same. No proxy settings are available inside the browser. Please reinstall update the lockdown browser at bracket if it was installed previously in your system before the initiating the assessment. If you have installed already, then you can update it. Not supported on mobile, you cannot take it assessment on mobile. For all users, please ensure that you disable all the pop-ups notifications and close all running application. To take this assessment, you have to disable all your background pop-ups and notifications or running another notifications on or applications on background. In case of power failure or internet disconnections, the test can be resumed by re-logging in. If you face any power failures or internet connection disconnections, you can be able to re-log in again. You may take the test as per your convenience at your location at the pre-allowed date and time slot. We have to take this assessment which slot and date we have received from their company. If assessment gets stuck at any point, there is a resume incomplete test option that will enable you to restart the assessment at the same place where you got stuck. For more details on this, please read the instructions given below. Please ensure that you resume assessment within 2 hours of your assessment being stopped. If you are stuck in any point, there is one option, resume incomplete test, where you are resumed test like in section A, simple questions. In this section you will resume the test. Then you able to re-attend this test. And one thing is, ensure that you resume assessment within 2 hours of your assessment being stopped only. Okay. There is a limitation on attempts for resuming if test gets stopped in between due to some system power issue. There are limitation of attempts. Okay. Make sure that the system date and time is updated correctly. Please disable any VPNs if enabled. Okay, let's see. SVAR assessment instructions. Check internet connectivity before starting the assessment. First of all, you have to check correctly internet is connected or not. Okay, second one, ensure the mic and headphones are connected properly. You can use headphones and mic and it should be connected. Third one, each question is timed. A candidate cannot go through previous question at any point the assessment. Each question have a time limit. Once you move to next questions and you cannot first back to first question, so you can answer correctly first. All questions must be answered within the time allotted for each question. You have to answer all the questions. What time they give to one questions like this. Okay. Pattern. It includes 7 sections. First one, short questions. Listen to the given information and answer the question in full sentence based on the context of the question. 3 such questions will be asked. Okay, in this section, they give some information and they ask 3 questions based on what they give information. Totally, they ask 3 questions on this information. Okay, next section, B, conversation. You will hear a description of a situation. Following the description, you will hear a conversation dialogue. Please listen to the dialogue and provide appropriate response. In this section, you will hear a description, likely 3 to 4 lines it will, and you have to conservation dialogues. Okay, there is no how much questions they will ask. Next section, C, read and repeat. A sentence will be displayed on the screen which you have to read aloud. You will be given 12 seconds to read the sentence. Once you have read the sentence, you can click on submit button and move to the next sentence. There are 12 questions in this section. In this section, you have 12 questions. Some questions are displayed on screen. You have to read it aloud. Once you have read it, you can click on submit button. Okay. Next section, listen and repeat. A sentence will be played which you have to repeat as is. You will be given 12 seconds to repeat the sentence. Once you have spoken the sentence, you can click on the submit button and move to the next sentence. There are 9 questions in this section. In this section, there are asking 9 questions. One question, for one question, there are 12 seconds only. You have to listen carefully what they are saying and you have to repeat it again only in 12 seconds. Next section, fill in the blanks. 3 grammar and 5 vocabulary related fill in the blanks questions to be answered in a complete sentence. In this section, there are asking 3 grammar and 5 vocabulary related questions. Okay, next section. F. Correct the sentence. 3 grammar related correct the sentence type questions to be answered in a complete sentence. They give you incorrect sentence. You have to correct it to the sentence and answer it. Next section, free speech. A topic is given on which you must speak for a duration of 45 seconds. You will be given 30 seconds to prepare for the topic before speaking. In this section, there are give 30 seconds for preparation and they give some topic. You have to speak about that. They give speak duration only 45 seconds. Okay. This is a pattern of SVAR assessment. You can click here to get familiar with the SVAR platform. You can check here how SVAR platform will appear once we can check. It's look like this.
This is a demonstration of the spoken English assessment. At the start of the assessment, you will see a sample question. This is to check the compatibility of your device and will not affect your score. First, a sample audio will be played. If you can hear it clearly, then you can click on yes and move to the next screen. Click try again if you wish to listen to the audio again. To test your microphone, read out the sentence shown on the screen. Once the audio has recorded, click on the next button to
Sorry guys, I am facing internet connection.
You will see this pop up when the device testing process
Slow.
has been completed successfully. You can then start your test. If your device testing is not successful, ensure that your speaker, microphone and internet are functioning properly before you try again. There are multiple sections in this test. You will hear specific instructions at the start of every section. Some sections require you to record your answers using a microphone. For example,
You can check.
in this section, you need to read out the
You can check this on your mail. Okay, I am not showing it fully. Next, to start with this assessment, please click on the URL below and launch the application. Post downloading and lockdown browser. Downloads the exe files from the links below and install the software on your system. You want to download lockdown browser. you can click, if you have Windows system, you can click this, or you can have a Mac device, you can click this and download Lockdown browser. You may please click here to carefully go through the user manual covering the assessment interface demonstration, including detailed test instructions, troubleshooting tips, and relevant FAQs. Okay. In this PDF, we can check how SHL assessment interface will appear. Like how to download or install Lockdown browser. For taking assessment, how to sit in front of laptop or PC. We can move to further information. They give test start time 2025 December 8, 3 o'clock. I have taken this already on December 8 at 3 o'clock. Also, please note some the important points mentioned below. These are some important points. For any issues related to the online assessment, please click here to chat the technical support team. If you are facing any technical problems like Lockdown browser not correctly installing or downloading, and internet connections, for extra another technical problems, you can click here. If you are facing technical problem, you can chat with in this, using this bot you can chat. Okay, let me close it. Next, during the test you will be prompted to allow the access of your webcam of several intervals. Please click on allow to enable your webcam. You must allow webcam. Without webcam, it not allowed to take assessment. In case your test is interrupted due to any technical issues, please log in again using the same link or URL and test will resume. In case your test is interrupted, you can re-log in again. Okay, please log in to the test within 2 hours of the test start time mentioned on table above. You have to log in 2 hours before the test. Okay, next, for the entire duration of assessment, please remain seated in front of your webcam. You have to in front of your PC. Okay. Make sure there is a proper lighting in the room and it is on your face. You have to sit in a quiet environment and will be room will be clear, like face, there is a light in the room, sorry. Avoid bright lights in the background and ensure the background wall is plain. Okay. You must not interrupted by the company of friends or family members or anyone else during the assessment session. Assessment completion guidelines. You will not switch off the camera, block the camera, or move away from the camera during entire assessment. You will not able to switch off camera or block or moving from the away from camera. It will showing some warning to you. You will not take any help from any other person or reading materials, books, mobile phones, any other instrument instrument during the entire assessment without using mobile phones or materials, books, like that. You cannot without using these things, you have to take you only. Except you, no one else should look into your screen during the assessment. Note, no compliance to the above assessment compliance guidelines may result in a rejection of your candidature. Okay. Please note that at any stage, whether during your online test or interview process or upon joining the company, if it is brought to our notice that you have indulged in malpractices or used illegal means to clear your online assessment, the company shall withdraw or revoke the offer with immediate effect, and we reserve our rights to take suitable action against you as we may dream it. Okay, if you are using some mobile phones or books to clear this assessment, clear this assessment, once they are watch this through CC camera and already you got offer letter from that company, then they are able to reject you because you are using that mobile phones or books. So carefully done this assessment without using mobile phones, materials, books. Okay. I will share a PDF. In this PDF, what they asked questions and repeated questions also. Okay. This is my first video. I have never made a video before. So this is my first time. I know I am very bad at my communication skill. So I am very sorry for any mistakes. But I want to improve my communication skills. That's why I am started this YouTube channel. Thank you.